January 12, 2025, popular comedian and aspiring rapper Fatboy SSE was pulled over and arrested after officers discovered an active warrant related to a stolen vehicle.
Hey, what's going on, sir? Can I get your license, registration, and insurance, please?
Oh, no, I wasn't driving. I was just waiting for my food. My wife was driving.
No, that's fine. I just need your license, registration, and insurance. You are in the driver's seat.
No, I just got into, what's the name? I'm not driving, though.
That's fine.
I wasn't driving. I was just waiting for my food.
I'll explain the reason why I stopped you in the meantime.
What happened?
Just so you know, my name is Officer Nazario. I'm with the North Bergen Police Department. Everything's being recorded through my body cam. The reason I stopped you tonight is because your plates are expired.
I know we going on Monday. Oh, hey, bro, let me call you right back, bro.
The dealership has the new plates.
Yeah, the dealership got the new plates. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this her car. I'm not driving though. I was just waiting for my food.
All right, that's fine. But you also got to realize too, like you being in the driver's seat, that's, you know, if you're in the driver's seat, you technically take ownership of the vehicle.
No, I'm not driving though. I'm not driving. I'm just waiting right here on the phone.
What I'm saying is just sitting in the driver's seat assumes association.
Okay.
Yeah. But I need your license though because you are in the driver's seat.
I don't have no license.
During a brief exchange, Fatboy SSE admitted he did not have an ID or a valid driver's license.
No? What's your name?
32nd and Kennedy, Florida Large Hotel, November Mike.
T what?
T-Y-R-I-Q.
Okay. Middle initial?
Middle initial K.
And last name?
Kimbo. K-I-M-B-R-O-U-G.
Date of birth?
But I wasn't driving at all. I just got it because I went for my food. That's it.
Like I said, it's because you're sitting in the driver's seat, that's what makes the association.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not though. She was just driving, you know, because for me, I was just going
Right.
for food.
Listen,
I
understand that. I have no way of proving that though. You know what I mean? So right now I'm just working with what I got.
I don't
in the
drive
driver's
though.
seat.
I don't drive.
I get it.
My leg is blue.
You got a social as well or no?
I don't know it.
That's fine. I'll work with it. No problem. Alright?
What happened?
Because since you're the driver, we're still doing the stop. And
shit.
I'm trying to look to see if you've ever had a license before.
Okay.
Because the thing is, when you're in a car and you're in the driver's seat, we have to verify all ends. So
what's good, bro?
You can, if you want her to get the food. That's fine.
But I wasn't driving though. I just hopped in the car because I went to go order my food.
No, I get it.
I'm not driving.
But like I said, it's the sitting in the driver's seat. That's what.
I know that's what I'm saying, but I don't drive. My leg is really broke, so I don't even drive.
All right. Well, yeah, like I said, she can get the food. It's not a big deal, but just hang out for now.
I'm good though, right?
I don't know yet. Like I said, once I get the information back for your license, then
I don't have no license.
Right.
I swear to God, I never had got my ID. I never had a license.
Right.
I mean, I drove in the past before, but I never had a license though. But I wasn't. My leg been hurt me, so I haven't been driving. Just sat in the driver's seat. When I went to go get my food, she was in there, and I just sat right here.
Well, like I said, for now, just hang out, and then once everything's sorted out,
all right, cool. Thank you. What's up, bro?
It is, right?
Huh?
No, it is.
No.
Of course it's not. He's uncultured.
Who is it?
Fatboy SSE.
Oh, well, he's got warrants.
Yeah.
He's got 2 out of union, 1 for 15, and the other 1 for 5, no 10.
So wait, was he driving?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Sitting in the driver's seat, the vehicle's running.
Was he driving?
Was the vehicle in motion? No. Was the vehicle parked and running and occupied? And with him in the driver's seat? Yeah. And is the vehicle plate expired? Also yes.
Oh, because you saw the license plate.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all right.
I don't know. What the fuck you questioning me on my stop?
I'm just asking you for information, dickhead. You're not telling me nothing.
You have warrants out of union.
But I got caught. I got caught on the 14th. I got my paper in the house. I got caught on the 14th.
I don't know if you had it before that and you didn't show up.
No, They just sent me a paper to my address, my mother's house. I got caught on the 14th. I'm going to court on the 14th.
Well, They're asking if you could pay $1,500 to post, but that's the bond set for the warrant.
Damn. Oh. But I'm saying though, I gotta get chicken in.
Yeah.
What? You can't
You're
just pay it?
either gonna go to art department or you're gonna go to union.
You can't just pay it?
No, he can, but it depends. It wouldn't take long. If he pays it out, it'll only take like an hour, maybe less. And then that's the case, we can just process it at our headquarters, and it'd be a short drive.
Okay.
Instead of you having to go all the way to Union just to come back.
But I
You
got
guys
caught
take
on a-
card, right?
No, Union.
You guys take card?
Huh?
You guys take card?
No,
That's
it's a
what I'm
cash
saying,
bill.
but it's
Cash only? Okay. I just
But
want to
it's impossible. It's impossible for me to have a It's impossible for me to
So
have.
it's possible to have a court date and a warrant at the same time. The only difference is that when you show up to that court date, they're just going to arrest you then and there and execute the warrant.
So they're gonna arrest me there?
Mm-hmm.
Like for this warrant?
Yeah.
Oh, they were going to, but now that he's arrested now,
Right. Exactly.
they're not going to arrest him when he has the court on the 14th.
Exactly, and he would just get a new court date. You would
Okay.
get issued a new court date.
Okay.
And then you just have to show up then. But the warrant would be completely out of the system. It would be
Okay.
done.
But
So I can
will we be able to go to court and fight to get the money back?
Yeah. And that's it. So you go to court, you get your money back for actually showing up.
Okay, well, baby, come on, let's go. Let's do this. Let's hurry up.
So.
Let's hurry up and get this shit done. Take your food.
Huh?
Can I take my food?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna go to the bank real quick. Well, I'm gonna follow you there. And then
Come on, baby, just take it out my account. Or just take it out on. I don't know.
stay out my purse.
No, because I needed it.
Yeah, he's able to post. All right, but anything you want to give for now, I recommend just doing it before I put the handcuffs on.
Yeah.
All right, brother.
I don't know. He don't want to give up that phone.
You crazy as hell, I'll give you my phone. I'll give you my phone. I just need it when I come out. I'm going to give it to you. I'll give you my phone. I ain't got nothing to hide. I don't know.
Yeah.
I ain't got
That's
nothing to hide.
you're a bold man, brother. You're a bold
Yeah, I
man.
ain't got nothing to hide. Hey, baby, record it. Record it, because you got to go viral.
Yeah, you
So we can make this money. This is going to bring this. You gonna number? I'll be out soon. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about that shit. You ready, baby? I'll be out soon. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna be out soon. Do not worry about it. I'm Gucci. I'm good.
All right, brother. Just follow me this way.
Can I get my food?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you'd be surprised, bro. I'm gonna come back for your stuff.
All right, bye.
Or at least get you up. I got it, bro. Just make a right, and then you're gonna make a left. And then you see that door in front of you? Yeah. We're gonna go through that door, but however, take your time because it's a steep step.
Okay, cool.
You'll see it in a second. Follow me.
Hey, yo, look, man, this one here, right, is about a famous social media influencer, comedian / rapper. His name is we know him by Fatboy SSC. You know, I've watched this brother over a course of time. You know, as he rose to fame on Instagram and YouTube. You know, skits and stuff like that. But you know, most of the time, right, I'm all for, you know, the police doing their job. You know, when there's people breaking the law, committing crimes that is damaging the community, right? But then there's other times, man, where you have situations like this here, man, where the brother is clearly just sitting in the vehicle, in the driver's seat. You know, as you can see, the car was running. So the cop has every right. He has every right to write this brother a ticket. You know, because if you're sitting behind the steering wheel in the driver's seat and the car is actually running, they can actually give you, they can actually ask you for your driver's license, registration, insurance. Because you could be parked in a handicapped spot and not have a handicap plate, and you're sitting behind a wheel or just whatever. And they do have a right to ask you if you're the person that's sitting behind the steering wheel, the driver's seat, right? But here, as you can see here, man, this young officer, man, he just out for blood, man. He just out for anything, man. This is one of those officers, man, that probably come back to the police station every night with a stack of citations, and just petty cases, just petty police reports, locking up drunks, people drinking on the highway, pissing in alleyways, just stupid. When it's just stupid things, when there's so many crimes going on out here in the community, man. You got cops like this, petty officers, man. It's probably a rookie, just looking for anything, man, to try to get some type of recognition or some type of track record for himself. That he just not out there in the field, during his course of his hours of work. He's not just out there just riding around doing nothing and not making any arrests and not, not making any police reports or anything like that. And you have officers like this, man. Now, as you can see here, right, this officer rolled up on Fatboy SSE. He's sitting in a parking spot waiting for his food. Officer pulls up. He asks him for license, registration, insurance. He lets him know, I wasn't driving. I'm just sitting in the vehicle. I don't have a license. The officer said, well, you're sitting behind a wheel. The vehicle is running. So I have a right to ask you for your license, registration, insurance. Fatboy SSE, he's kind of baffled by, the gestures that this officer is making, man. He knows that this officer is being an ass. He's being an asshole. There's so many other things he could be doing, but he pulls up on his car sitting in the parking spot. Was there any crimes committed in the area? I mean, did he even see him do anything as much as get out and take a piss on the side of the store? Or stand outside, or did he smell marijuana? Just anything. I mean, what is the sole reason that this officer even pulled up on his vehicle? That's the first question that I asked myself. But it's just sad, man, that although these officers have a right to do this, most officers, they don't worry about little things like this. This is just bothering people for no reason, man. And as you can see, they said they ran Fatboy SSE, his information, and they came back with 2 warrants. And they said that they were going to arrest him in court anyway when he came to court. Right? So first thing comes to mind for me is that the probable cause is number 1. Probable cause, man. I don't care how many warrants you got. Unless these officers was already investigating you and they know that you are a person that has warrants, they had to have probable cause to bother you. What is the probable cause? These officers are looking for trouble, and it's obvious. As you can see, the officer, his own partner, when they were sitting in the vehicle, his own partner is asking him, was he driving? His own partner knows that he's full of shit.
Yeah.
Was he even
The
driving?
vehicle's running?
And this partner, this officer, he's so full of shit that when his partner asked him, was he driving? He said, no, well, he was sitting in the vehicle and the vehicle was on. So technically, I have a right basically I have a right to bother this guy. But what the fuck is you bothering him for?
Yeah, what the fuck
know,
you questioning me on my
These
stop?
are the type of officers, man, that
I'm just asking you for
they
information.
put these
Dickhead.
type
You're
of
not
officers
telling
in
me
our
nothing.
community, man. They don't like sometimes a lot of these times these young white officers, they don't like black people. You know, yes I said it. A lot of them don't like black people. You know, they young. They get they get these jobs, and they get placed in our communities. And instead of protecting and serving, they police our communities. They police our communities. You know, they put the pressure on people. They bother people. Not all of them. Not all of them, but many of them. They bother people, man. They don't understand. They just don't understand black people, man. They shouldn't be in these areas, man, because this is just a tragedy waiting to happen, man. They're looking for trouble, and they quick on the draw, man. They pull you over for a simple traffic violation, and they got their hand on their gun. You know, they're afraid, man. They're afraid. These type of officers, man, they don't need to be in these communities, man. You know, because it's going to end up bad. They're going to end up coming across the wrong black person, you know, who's armed and dangerous, and it's going to end up in a confrontation, and it could be a deadly confrontation, you know. But you know, this case right here, man, it's sickening because from what I see, man, this officer had no reason to bother this guy, man. You know, I'm all for, like I said, I'm all for, you know, officers doing their job, protecting and serving, policing the community. But when it comes down to things like this, man, when they have a right, they can bother you, but they have no good reason to bother you. It always rubs me the wrong way, man. This is sickening, man. You know. But I just want to say, man, you know, my hat goes off, man, to the Fatboy SSE for keeping his composure, man, keeping the respect, you know, just being chill, man, throughout this whole ordeal, man, because when you know somebody's fucking with you, man, it's easy to go off your rocker. You know, when you know you right, man, you ain't did nothing. You know, I like to tip my hat off to SSE for holding his composure, man, and just remaining calm throughout this whole situation, man. Just knowing that, you know, this is just a process. He gonna go through it. He gonna put this behind him, and he's gonna get out, and he's gonna continue to live a better life than this cop probably ever will. Just like he's already living. This man is a celebrity, man. You know, a lot of times these cops know who these guys are, man, and they're jealous. They're jealous. They're envious, man. They envious, man, that these young black guys, you know, they're living. They come from a life of poverty, you know, and they made it out of the mud, man, and they're shining. These cops, they don't trust me. These police officers, they're on Instagram just as much as regular everyday citizens. They're on Instagram, they're on Facebook, they're on Twitter, and they're on YouTube. All the platforms that everyday individuals, you know, go on. You know, they know, man. A lot of times they know who these guys are, man. And when they have a chance to encounter these guys, man, for whatever reason, they don't miss to take a shot at them, man. And it never fails, man. In a stupid situation, man. A lot of times these guys they do things where, you know, they might deserve to be set down, and you know, justice may need to be brought forth on some of these guys. But cases like this, man, this is just ridiculous, man. You know, like I said, man, I want to tip my hat off to Fatboy SSE. Hopefully everything go well for this brother, man, and he get out and he get back to doing what he do best, man, making us laugh, you know, making us laugh, man, because that's what he do best, man. His music, man, I like his music. You know, the brother, he just been maintaining his image, man, and his status, you know, for years now, man. And to see him, you know, to see him being harassed, because that's what I like to call this harassment, man. This is unnecessary. Unfortunate and unnecessary, man. You know, But anyway, man, until next video, man, it's your boy Mr. 1751. And until next time, y'all stay up.
I'ma win forever. Yeah, I stay scheming on the block. See my man push the rock. See my man got pushed. His cousin dealing with the cops. Ain't snitching on his fam. Even sold out his mans. Fucked him down DC. Coke in the van. I can't understand why niggas say they loyal. Wanna see you fry and niggas watch you boil you. Lay up in that soil when they get a wind of me. You gotta pay a toll cause this life ain't free. I'm on the road to riches cause I stay trying to eat. And I'ma get my mom out the hood and take her to a beach. I hear her heart beating, yeah, it's type low. She stressing every month, trying to get the bills low. And every time I hug her, I count it as a blessing. You only get one mother, so take it as a lesson. I faded too long, and y'all can spread the message. And I'm screaming CNS in the back, I while Lexus.